Let's log back in as a company administrator. So once you have all of your string text parents created, we can go ahead and create some simple questions. So the first type of question we're going to do is create a simple yes no type question. So for here, you can select title. So let's do say good. Message, are the wheels flat? Positive is yes, and negative is no. So if we go down here to select expected answer, we know the answer we want. If the answer is yes, we're in big trouble because the wheels are flat. So what you're expecting the answer to be is false. So we should leave this as false. Now, if we go ahead and create this question and the user comes across it and he does have a flat wheel and he presses yes, we know that is false. So this option down here is like he has to put in an input if the answer is wrong. So a text box will pop up on his mobile phone and he will be forced to put in either a text, date, or number. We'll leave it as text. He's forced to put in text before he can continue on to the next question. Also, this option here, if it's set to required, he's forced to take a picture if the answer we know is wrong before he can continue on to the next question. So, you know that we can go ahead and create that question. The next type of question is an input type question. So this is a good example to use. The title we put down as mileage. Please enter the mileage. Type positive. Enter, because it's not a yes no type question. Like the user literally has to put in text into a screen. So if we go down here, check to see if input matches. So if we expect the mileage to be 666, nice number. If we see this to false, leave this option to false, check to see if input type matches. It doesn't matter what the user puts in, it will save that his response and move on to the next question. If we go ahead and set this to true, if the user does not put in 666, let's say the user puts in like 777, then we know what he put in was wrong. Just one thing before we continue is that, you know, if you expect a mileage, you only expect it to be numbers. So the text box that pops up on the mobile phone, you can actually set it to be a number. So you can't put in letters or you can't put anything. The only thing you can put in is a number. Let's go back to if the input type matches. So if he puts in 777 and we answered 666, and we expect 666, and we have this check to see if input type matches is true. Again, like the last time, we can force the user to take a picture, and we can force the user to put in a text box or to put in text into a pop-up box. And again, that pop-up box, we can have the text set as text, we can have it as date, we can have it as number, so we can force them to put in a particular type of text. The last question is the draw question. So this is basically the user can use his finger to draw out an image on the phone. A good example for this would be like, well, sign. It's like message. Please sign. Where's that? There you go. Say positive. Enter. Yeah. So once we create this question and we assign it to a questionnaire, the user has to basically use his finger to draw his signature on the phone that will get uploaded to the server. The next thing we're going to do is create a questionnaire for these 3 questions that we just created. So if we go ahead and create a questionnaire. So this questionnaire, let's put it down as walk around truck check. Once we have this created, you can see here that there's 3 questions that we can assign to it. So let's go ahead and assign those. These questions now have been assigned to this drop-down list. And you can move these up and down. So if you wanted to assign one question to be the first, you can put it up there. If you wanted to be the second, you can put it down here. And that's it. On the mobile phone then, once you have this saved, we'll save now, but once the user logs in on his mobile phone, it will download this truck check questionnaire with all of these questions on it. And the user can then go ahead and complete the questionnaire and upload all of the data to the system.